En un momento comenzamos, hijos. Vamos a ver qué pedo con el Summer Game Fest y agárrense porque duró 3 horas. A la verga, 3 horas y media. Ahorita comenzamos. Así que si quieren dejar likes, notificaciones, etcétera, etcétera, ahorita es el momento porque las voy a quitar. A ver qué dice la gente. No entendí, pero aquí ando, dice Víctor Sheehan. Hola, Miguel Ángel Flores Padilla, qué chingados. Padilla Flores, perdón. ¿Qué pachó? Qué milagro, señor. Sí, hola, según este stream no tengo ninguna insignia, quién sabe, compadre. Yo no sé cómo maneja Facebook esas mamadas. Bueno, hijos, pues vamos a empezar porque esto va para largo, ¿eh? Va a durar 3 horas y media. Vamos a tener que hacer algunos cortecillos porque hay música. Entonces, para acabar pronto, vamos a ver el Summer Game Fest que pasó hoy en la mañana tarde, más o menos. Va a haber anuncios de películas, un chingo de videojuegos, etcétera, etcétera. Esto ya es como que la patada de salida, no del E3, porque este evento es de Game Awards, de los creadores de Game Awards, pero sí vamos a tener mucha información por lo que tengo entendido. Entonces vamos a darle, hijos, porque esto va para largo. Ojalá que hayan traído su botanita, algo para picar, yo que sé, para las chelitas, yo que sé, chingados. Armando Castro, gracias por el host, saludotes y pues vamos a darle.
Told you we'd start right on time. Hello, everyone around the world, and welcome to Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live, presented by Prime Gaming. I'm Jeff Keighley, and buckle up, because we've got a big show for you, filled with new game announcements, world premieres, updates on the games you play every day, some surprises, and special guests, including Jeff Goldblum, Giancarlo Esposito, and performances by Weezer, Japanese Breakfast, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony Orchestra. Yes, that's really a thing. Now, like a great video game, there may be some twists along the way today, and just wait until you see what we have planned for the end game. That is all I'm allowed to tell you right now. This is just the start of a big Summer Game Fest weekend of news and updates for fans, including live-streamed events from publishers like Xbox and Bethesda, Square Enix, Ubisoft, and more. You can head right now to summergamefest.com to track all the events, and believe me, there is a lot of great stuff coming your way. But today, we kick things off with a big 90-minute cross-industry showcase meant to put platforms and rivalries aside. We will have updates and news for you, no matter if you play on Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. The biggest games in the world will be here, and some of the smallest ones too, made by emerging voices and developers from around the world who represent what's next. Thank you so much for tuning in and kicking off Video Game Summer. Well, let's begin with a brand new game announcement. You're about to see the world premiere of the next great adventure from Gearbox and 2K.
Gearbox y 2K, el nuevo juego de Gearbox y 2K. Prepárense para los problemas y más vale que teman, culos. Se ve precioso, güey.
It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
Ah, es el Borderlands. Bot Stallion. Wonderlands. Huevo. A huevo, güey. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Está de huevos, güey. Oh my god.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is official, and joining us now is Tiny Tina herself, Ashley Burch. Hey, Ash, how you doing?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Great to have you here. So I think the big question everyone's going to have is, what is Wonderlands? What can you tell us about it?
It's a great question. Yeah. It's a high fantasy take on a looter shooter, as you saw, and if you're a fan of Borderlands, you'll probably recognize some fantasy elements inspired by Assault on Dragon Keep, which was the Borderlands 2 DLC that was beloved by the devs, and so this kind of inspired Wonderlands.
Now, I think the elephant in the room is this a Borderlands game? Is it not? How does it relate?
So it actually isn't. It's its own standalone game. And people that love Borderlands are going to find lots of elements to love about Wonderlands, but it's its own thing. Tiny Tina's got her own thing going on now. So it's got its own mechanics. There's spell casting. You can customize your character this time, which is super exciting. And yeah, so if you love Borderlands, you're going to find stuff to love in this. And if you've never played a Borderlands game, this is a great place to start.
Okay, well,
se ve bastante
Tina
bien,
gets
güey.
her own game, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
What is her role? Why does she get her own game?
So she is your bunker master. She is kind of guiding the narrative and changing it on a dime if she wants. And she's just taking your cast of characters, which is an amazing cast, through this wacky world. And she's taking you on an adventure to defeat the Dragon Lord.
And
who is that? I don't know. You'll have to play.
And I wonder who plays the Dragon Lord, because you've got quite the voice cast, including you in this, which is awesome. So feels like such a big experience. So this was a bit of a tease, announcing it's out there. When will we find out more about this game?
Hopefully this summer. And you can find out a lot more at playwonderlands.com if you'd like.
Okay.
But yeah, just stay tuned for updates.
All right, coming early 2022. So
Yes.
look forward to next year. Ash, thank you so much for joining us in person.
Ok, al parecer va a salir a principios de 2022. Supongo que en el
All right,
E3 van a
now it's
decir
time
más,
for another brand new game announcement. This one you
porque va a haber
probably not
conferencia de
expecting.
Gearbox
A
y
classic
de
90s
2K.
franchise is coming back to life as a grid-based tactical strategy title for Steam on PC. This is an insanely fun trailer. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Es el Metal Slug. Metal Slug Tactics. Ese juego se va a estar bien chido, güey. Tengo un chingo de ganas de echarle las pezuñas encima. Así es como se ve Final Fantasy Tactics. Para hacer una idea. De hecho se ve mejor Tactics, pero este juego se ve muy divertido, güey. A mí me encantan estos tipos de juegos. Los Tactics. Los RPGs tácticos por turnos. ¿Qué onda, pinche Satanás? Ahí está, Metal Slug Tactics. Se ve muy chido, güey. La verdad, sí me dan ganas de
we
jugarlo.
have another big announcement for you from a surprise guest, but it's well past 3 a.m. their time, so don't worry. We chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share this with you right now. Hello, mystery guest.
Hello.
Ahí está el Tadeo Kojima.
Mr. Kojima, it is so good to see you. Thank you for joining us from Tokyo. First of all, I just want to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How are things right now over there in Japan?
No, esa entrevista es grabada.
また非常事態宣言っていうのが出てて、まあ、ちょっとコロナの、患者数が増えつつあると。で、ワクチンをそろそろ打ち出そうとしてる、そういう感じですね。
Well, we certainly hope that you're going to get your vaccine soon. Let me ask you, as a creator, how has this past year impacted you?
まあ今までのものづくりっていうのは、まあ今自分がいる世界を見て、で地続きで5年後10年後20年後どうなるかっていうのを考えながら、そこにエンターテインメントを加えていって、まあ、作ってたのが結構その10年後20年後に当たってたりっていうのがあったんですけど、今回の DS に関してはもう発売直後になったので、ちょっとかなりものの考え方が変わったというか、ものづくりのスタンスがちょっと変わったというか、いろいろ考えました。今後のものづくり、やっぱりエンターテインメントである以上、まあ楽しんでもらって、そのプレイヤーのためになるものを作りたいっていうんですけど、こんなにも早くこう時代が追いついてくるとちょっとこうフィクションじゃなくなってしまうので。で、なんで今回のコロナの中で、
de ver a Kojima.
この先をどう作るかっていうのはいろいろ考えましたね。他のクリエイターも多分大きく考えていると思います。911の時と同じような感じだと思いますね。これからエンタメをどういうふうに切り取っていくかっていうのはやっぱり大きな課題ではありますね。
Well, I know we are all very curious about what the next era of Hideo Kojima entertainment is going to be. I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of kind of where your mind's at right now, what you're thinking about, some of the themes or the ideas?
これ言えないですけど、今までのような、こう一歩一歩進むものじゃないんですよね。やっぱりその911の時もそうですけど、このコロナでガラリとあらゆるものが変わっていく、ものすごいスピードで変わっていくんで、そこでエンターテインメントが遅れを取ってしまうとダメなんで、それをどうするかというその予測ですね。まあ、全くこう宇宙人が攻めてくるとか、そういうゲームであればコロナ禍でも関係ないんでしょうけど、やっぱりこう、社会性の基盤を持ったエンターテインメントというのを作りたいですし、皆さんに起こりつつあることをエンターテインメントの中でちょっとこう紹介したいというのもあるので、今後世の中がどちらの方向に向かっていくかっていうのが今まで以上にすごく急激に変わっていっているので、そこを間違えないように作るというか、そこはすごく神経質になってます今。
All right, fair enough. I tried. Well, Mr. Kojima, honestly, I really do appreciate you making the time to stop by and just say hello to everyone. We miss you, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next. So, thank you.
Jeff.
Pues está diciendo Jeff que pues quiere ver pronto lo que está trabajando Kojima y la chingada. Creo que ahorita vas a oír lo de Death Stranding Director's Cut, ¿no? Capturado en PlayStation 5. Ah, cabrón. Hasta la música ya está muy Metal Gear, güey. Y los patrullajes y todo. Ahora va a ser Death Stranding Gear. ¿Cómo va a caber con sus pinches paquetotes, güey? Y su bebé. No mames. Voy a agarrar la caja, güey. Shigure, saludos. Muchísimas gracias por los 10 bits. Dice, ¿qué onda, mi Rash? ¿Qué pasó, Shigure? Estamos aquí viendo el Summer Game Fest. ¿Cómo ves? ¡Ya cómete la maldita naranja! ¡Qué chingados! Ok. Pues yo no entendí una chingada.
There you
pero
have
bueno.
it. Death Stranding Director's Cut finally confirmed. I hope I make it into the Director's Cut. I'm told the full reveal is just weeks away. Stay tuned. All right, next. It's my honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary actor who dedicated a whole episode of his Disney Plus show to exploring the world of gaming and has been in games like Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And we're thrilled to have him here at Summer Game Fest. Jeff Goldblum, how are you, my friend?
Thank you so much, Joffrey or Geoff or Sorry, I think it's Jeffrey. Hey, maybe it's Jeff.
Ahí
Hi,
está el
Jeff.
otro viejo sabroso.
Thank you so much, sincerely, for having me. I'm thrilled to be here. Hey, I was watching your show, and I was wondering if there might be some video game world premieres, as you
Viejo
say.
sabroso.
And sure enough, yeah, there is. There is.
Yes, we do like our world premieres around here. Any chance you brought one with you today?
Well, it's funny you should say that. Yes, you could say, yes, I do. If you don't mind, I've got something here. I'm going to read it on this. There's a
Me
little
vine a
bit of a
Facebook que
teleprompter
Twitch
to
está de
bring
la
up this.
verga.
I'm
Se
gonna
está
read
viendo mal en
something, 'cause I don't want
Twitch.
to get it wrong. I'm very meticulous about this. So here's a dramatic reading of this game announcement. Ready? I'm going to make the game announcement right now. Hello. I'm here to welcome you to a very different world. It's going to elevate you to new heights. It's going to submerge you to new depths. Maybe even challenge you to control chaos. Actually, it's going to certainly challenge you to control chaos. It's a world so-called evolved. Take a look at the, you guessed it, world premiere.
Satanás, ¿andas ahí o no en Twitch?
We ignored all the warnings.
Ah, el de Jurassic Park.
Forgot the lessons. We abused our power.
Metal Gear Solid Walking Simulator, así es.
Genetics like it was a toy. We weren't careful. And now, here we are.
Si hay una forma de moverle la calidad, sí.
This
Pícale a la pantalla, te debe de salir un engrane
different
al lado del video. Ahí en el engrane le cambias la calidad en Facebook. Va a salir este año. Steam, Play 5, Play 4, Epic, Series X y Series
All right, this
S.
performer's new album, Jubilee, is out now, and her book, Crying in H Mart, is a New York Times bestseller. Here now to perform Glider from the upcoming open-world game Sable by Raw, Fury, and Shedworks, it's Japanese Breakfast.
Esto sí lo voy a tener que mover, hijos, porque nos pueden hacer algo. Entonces esto lo vamos a adelantar. No, es que no sé hasta dónde. Vamos a dejarlo aquí. Continuamos.
3D massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Welcome to the world of Lost Ark from Smilegate RPG and Amazon Games.
Este es uno de los primeros juegos que va a sacar Amazon Games Studios. Va a ser un MMORPG, cabrón. Que por cierto ya destronó a WoW, Final Fantasy XIV como el MMORPG más jugado del mundo. Toma eso, pinche Blizzard. Pinche Lagües, ¿qué horas son estas de llegar? Ya te perdiste media hora. ¿Cuál temprano? Ya te perdiste media hora del evento. Verga, y sale este año, güey. Ahora, no sé, lo que no sé es si va a ser free to play o va a ser de mensualidad como Final y como WoW.
Sometimes when you play a game, there's that one thing in your inventory which turned out to be far more useful than
¿Se
you
ve
first
bien en
realized.
Twitch,
That's
la
kind of
Wiz?
like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are, you get a ton of gaming goodies every month. This month, you can download Battlefield 4 and Batman the Telltale series completely free for PC, and there are special in-game benefits and perks in GTA Online, Valorant, Apex Legends, and more
mira.
that you can unlock. It's
Vi
awesome
que estaban
value,
regalando
honestly,
Battlefield 4,
this
pero no vi
kickoff
que
show would
estaban
not have been
regalando
possible
Batman
without the
de
Prime
Telltale
Gaming
Games
folks believing in my vision
en
for a
Prime.
new way to bring you the news this
Ese no
summer.
me lo han
Head
dado.
over to gaming.amazon.com
Digo, ya los tengo,
to
pero
check out
pues
all the
para
perks and
regalarlos si
free
se puede
games,
regalar a la
which
gente.
change every month, but you get to keep them forever.
Pero ahí está todo lo que les dan, hijos, por estar en Prime, Amazon Prime. Y obviamente suscribirse en mi canal de Twitch con esa membresía. Suscríbanse, no sean cabrones.
Okay, right now I'm honored to be joined by Johanna Ferris, the new GM of Call of Duty. Johanna, it's so great to have you with us here on Kickoff Live. Everyone is so excited about what Call of Duty's been doing with all these seasons, and I know looks like next week, June 17th, Season 4.
Yes, we're super excited. We're super honored to be here, so thank you first and foremost to that. It's just such an amazing time for Call of Duty. We're experiencing such transformational growth and dynamism across the entire brand, you know, from premium title releases to everything we'll talk about today, with Warzone, with mobile, with esports, so it's just super incredible.
Natachan, ¿qué haces ahí?
Shout out to everybody in the Call of Duty family who makes it
Se
happen
parece
every day.
chingua Nata,
Yeah, no,
güey.
you've been. I mean, I know Season 3. It was like Rambo.
Están hablando de
now.
la
Who knows what's in store for
de
Season
la
4? But you
temporada
guys
3 de Call of
continually
Duty.
update the game now with new stuff. Season 4 is
Cold
coming
War.
next week. What can you? This is first info on it. So what can you tell the fans watching around the world?
Yeah, we're stoked. It's jam-packed with new content across Cold War and Warzone. You know, you've got new weapons, we've got new maps, we've got badass new operators. I'm super excited about the hijacked gulag. We've got expanded zombies content for everybody who loves that part of, you know, the gameplay experience. So we're thrilled, and I'm excited to bring it forward a little bit here today.
I know we've got the first look world premiere trailer of Season 4. So let's take a look at that now.
Ahí viene la temporada 4.
Do what you are told, and you get to live. You understand? I knew you were a smart one. Secure the site. Cold War just turned hot. We've located the satellite. Raptor 1, my team's about to be overrun.
A la verga, qué chingado. Junio 17. Wow, se ve chido.
Yeah, that looks so fun. And 1 week away.
1 week away.
All right, well, let's move on to, you first joined Activision to run Call of Duty Esports, and we're going to talk a little bit now about what is the World Series of Warzone, which is going to start on June the 22nd.
Que venga con la
First of all,
suscripción
tell
de
us
Prime
what
de
is
ese
World
Shigure.
Series of Warzone?
El juego
We're
de...
super excited about
Pues
it.
igual y
It's
sí,
really
¿eh?
a new way for us to highlight competitive
Lo que
Call of
podría
Duty.
pasar
You know,
es
we've got great
que
success going with Call of Duty
con la
League, and now we've
suscripción
got
te hagan
some
un
of the biggest
descuento o
names
algún
in
pedo así.
gaming
Si es de
battling it
paga,
out
te hagan un
in
descuento. O sea, si es
for
free
what
to
will be
play,
the biggest prize pool in
igual y te dan
Warzone,
con la suscripción de Prime,
since
te
it's
van a dar
launched, right?
monturas o
So,
madres así.
we'll talk a little bit
O
about what that
incluso
entails, but
que sea de
custom
paga,
lobby
igual y te pueden hacer un
experiences,
descuento en la
150
mensualidad y
player,
darte
two-a-side
madrecitas.
squad. So I'm stoked to
Lo
see
cual
how
estaría
they,
chido
kind of
porque el
rally
juego se
here
ve
in the end.
vergas.
Yes, and coming up very soon, June 22nd.
El MMO que acabamos de ver hace rato.
Looks like Twitch Rivals is
No,
gonna be a part of this.
Yeah,
no
we
Call
are
of
honored
Duty.
to be in partnership with Twitch always, right? But certainly here with World Series of Warzone and partnering with Twitch Rivals, who's already done so much.
Lo quiero probar, pero pesa como
put
150
competitive
gigas.
Warzone on
O sea que ya está
display,
fuera.
So couldn't be in better partnership there, and we're excited to have everybody tune in.
Yes, there is one thing though that everyone has been talking about online, and that's
O sea que
who
sí
the
es free to
captains
play.
are going to be for the structure of the World Series of Warzone, at least for the first event.
Yeah.
I understand we've getting a little bit reveal here of who some of the captains are, right?
Yeah, we love the first 5 captains of the first of many events to come. Like I said, these are huge influencers and personalities in Call of Duty, and they also share our passion for competitive Call of Duty, right? They really believe in the promise of World Series of Warzone and to really level up what it means to really battle it out. So couldn't be happier with some of these names, many of whom also hail from the Call of Duty League family. And I'm excited to see who kind of takes the cake here. We'll see.
I was going to say, they'll all be battling out in just a couple weeks on Twitch Rivals. Well, it's really exciting to see how much Call of Duty is growing into this kind of year-round experience for everyone with so much more content. So we can't wait to see where you're going to take it. And I know there is a big new mainline game coming later this year too, right?
Así el Call of Duty
Indeed.
ya no pesa 150 gigas, ya pesa como 250.
Gonna bring forward something truly incredible.
Debe de andar cerca de los 300 ahorita.
All right, we tried, guys.
300 gigas, cabrón.
All right, Johanna, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. All right, we've got lots of Summer Game Fest kickoff to go, but right now we've got a surprise guest joining us, my fellow Canadian, Ryan Reynolds. Hey, Ryan.
Well, thank you, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no, I'm not here to announce I'm the star of Elden Ring. I think. Instead, no, I'm here to talk about good old-fashioned movies. You remember those things? Of course you don't. Look,
esta es una película que se retrasó por el COVID como 2 años, güey. Y ahorita apenas van a enseñar el tráiler y todo. Y es una película sobre videojuegos de este güey.
So now here's one of those world premieres. It's a first ever look at our cast on the big screen this August. And honestly, it's been so long I can't even remember who's even in this movie. I didn't say that. I'll cut that out. Yeah, I'll do it right now.
My name is Guy. I thought I had everything I needed.
Mondays, am I right, Joe?
You said it, Guy. But then I met her.
Put these on.
Oh my God! What are these, trick glasses or something?
Guy, there is no easy way to say this. This world, it's a video game. You're not real.
Please stop my...
And the virus this world is going to destroy it.
La mamazonga, güey.
Are we talking about God? You've met God?
Yes, he's an absolute troll.
Trolls exist. We can save our world, but we have to fight together. I don't even know what's happening right now, but I love it! Oh, that actually hurt my hand.
I have 3 words for you. Blue shirt guy.
This guy is outskilling all these players. I've never seen anything like this.
Who the hell even knows who this blue shirt guy is?
He's also really cute.
The game wasn't even made for someone like this.
Terminate him.
Nope.
I can't die! I'm never gonna die!
13 de agosto.
That was fun seeing Ninja, Pokey, Jacksepticeye, Laserbeam, all those guys who will be in Free Guy. Ryan had to say it. I can't say it yet. All right. Up next, it won multiple awards at the Game Awards, and Among Us just keeps going. Now it's time to hear from Inner Sloth on what's coming next.
Ah, sí, viene lo de Among Us.
lots of fun ahead. And speaking of Among Us, last year you may remember the very rare Jeff Keighley mask was available as a Twitch drop around the Game Awards, never to be seen again. In fact, I often hear on Twitter from people who get booted from games with the mask because folks think that they're hacked. Well, never fear, today the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch 15 minutes or more of Kickoff Live to get your very own Jeff Keighley mask once again, and then it goes back into the vault. I don't know what's going on. All right. Speaking of independent developers, now I'm very happy to welcome to Summer Game Fest the head of indies at PlayStation, a legend in his own right, who has some exciting things to share, Shuhei Yoshida. Hi, Shu.
Shuhei Yoshida.
Thanks, Jeff. Hi,
Okay.
everyone. I'm Shuhei Yoshida, head of PlayStation Indies. What I love about working with independent developers are the new and unexpected games that they create, which allows us to offer an array of unique experiences for players. In my role at Sony, it's very exciting to get to meet with these talented studios, which sometimes can be one person or a small group of friends, to help nurture their ideas and bring them to the PlayStation fans. One example is from Finji, who has been working with Greg Lobanov, the developer of WonderSong, to publish their new game, Chicory, A Colorful Tale. Chicory released today and gives players the chance to experience a coloring book-style world where players use their painting powers to explore, solve puzzles, make friends, and draw on anything. Check out Chicory, A Colorful Tale on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 after the show. As a huge Soulspawn Games fan, I totally enjoyed the beautiful 2D action adventure Salt and Sanctuary a few years ago. The developer Ska Studios has been hard at work on a new title, which I'm proud to present to you, Salt and Sacrifice.
Ay, güey, Castlevania eres tú.
Our sins will catch up with us.
Se ve chido. Se ve como Blasphemous. Sí, mira, Sol,
I was given a second chance.
de los creadores de Sol.
I spoke the words.
El primer Souls en 2D. Bueno, no sé si el primero, pero está muy chingón el Souls. Después vino Blasphemous.
I live now only to hunt mages. I am a marked inquisitor. There aren't many of us.
But together,
We will tame
the chaos.
Salt and Sacrifice. Ah, es como un Salt 2. Con razón, güey.
Thanks, Shu. And that's not all. Today, we're also able to share with you a brand new trailer from the upcoming Annapurna and Heart Machine game, Solar Ash, which is coming to PlayStation later this year.
Juego de Annapurna, no mames. Esos güeyes son de mis favos. Ah, no mames, güey. Parece, ¿cómo se llama el de PlayStation? Ay, se me fue el nombre, güey, el de pinche que... El de cazar gigantes. Se ve bastante parecido, güey. Solar Ash, ok. Se ve chido.
That looks so great. Can't wait to see it later this year. Now, this week there is a ton of video game news, but there's also a big game launching across console and PC, Chivalry 2, which brings 64-player multiplayer medieval battles to life.
Ahí está el que jugué ayer.
Swords, axes, you name it, and it comes from Torn Banner Studios in my hometown of Toronto, Canada. Here's a look at the launch trailer for Chivalry 2, which you can play right now.
Que al rato le vamos a hacer stream, yo creo.
For every warrior, there comes a time when a moment will decide your fate. As the throng of battle echoes against steel and shield, and we cry out towards eternity, find yourself in this moment. Ignite the fire of your soul and survive this day. Fall before me. Another victory for Agatha.
Ay, güey. Si los equipos no estuvieran tan disparejos estaría chido, la neta. Pero ayer me violaron, güey. En 2 horas y media no ganamos ni una, cabrón. Pinches equipos de mierda que me tocaron.
This month, Valorant from Riot celebrated its 1-year anniversary, and starting next Monday, June 14th, Prime Gaming members will get an exclusive player card to celebrate the 1-year anniversary, and a pity party spray through June 25th. This is all leading up to the release of Episode 3 of the game later this month, which will be celebrated with an epic WW Fest Unlocked Year 1 stream
Cállate,
on
pinche
June
Satanás.
25th. But there will also be a new agent. Who could it be? Well, here's your first very exclusive but very quick tease to whet your appetite, with more to be revealed later this month during Summer Game Fest.
¿Quién verga juega Valorant, güey? El juego está chingón, pero ¿quién chingados juega Valorant? No conozco a nadie que juegue Valorant.
PMC factions face off against each other in Escape from Tarkov, the popular multiplayer first-person shooter video game developed by Battlestate Games. Today, we've got an exclusive new look at the streets of Tarkov, the new area of the game under development.
Ah, van a sacar un nuevo mapa en Tarkov. Ese juego está chido, pinche Tarkov, nada más que está muy cabrón, güey. Si no vas con cuates, te cogen, güey. Una de dos, o tienes que estar muy cabrón, güey, o ir con cuates, porque si no, no mames. Ahí si te matan, pierdes todo, cabrón. Y todo cuesta dinero, ¿no? O sea, vas encontrando equipo también dentro de los mapas y la chingada, pero está muy bueno el juego, pero está muy cabrón, güey. El pinche Tarkov. Y además, ¿por qué maleta? Pues si yo no era el que perdía, éramos 20 cabrones. No es posible que los pinches 20 ninguno saliera a relucir, güey. Ah, ese pobre cabrón se lo llevó la verga. Es parecido al Chechino este, güey, de Tarkov, pero con balazos. Tienes que hacer algunos objetivos y escapar, güey.
On the fries in the theme park to increase your drink sales was so devilish. Well, many of the team members behind those sim games went on to create 2 Point Studios and 2 Point Hospital. Well, today we're excited to share the first trailer for their next 2 Point simulation, 2 Point Campus.
Y esos juegos de administración también me gustan mucho, pero... O sea, si con el pinche Builders, vean cómo estoy de adicto, güey, no mames. Imagínense si me pongo a jugar una de estas mamadas.
You see, campuses are forever changing. Nowadays, education has to be fun. It can't be all work and no play, and quite right too. Frankly, the results speak for themselves. Academia has never been more appealing, more dynamic, more whatever this is. Today's campus is a place to live and a place to learn. Finely crafted by the sharpest minds that money can buy. Though sometimes you still can't get the staff. Yes, these days it really does feel as though anything is possible.
Que por cierto, ayer te largaste y me dejaste solo, la güey, vas a ver. Tuve que hacer mi zoológico con Tavis.
This year, I am thrilled to have Netflix as a part of Summer Game Fest. They have been doing an incredible job adapting games with series like Castlevania and the Dota anime. Well, there is a lot more coming, and you don't have to wait long to find out more. Tomorrow, I'm honored to be guest hosting Netflix's Geeked Week live stream with Mari Takahashi and Rahul Kohli. You can expect the first clip of the Cuphead show, which, spoiler alert, this show is going to be an absolute sensation. I can't wait for you to see it. I'll also sit down with the team behind Arcane, the League of Legends animated show coming later this year, and we might also have updates on The Witcher and the live-action Resident Evil series. Geeked Week is streaming live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Here's a little sneak peek.
Sí, se acabó el zoológico. Par de hojaldras.
What is Geeked Week? Netflix Geeked is hosting a free virtual event full of big news, exciting first looks, and the people who make the shows and films you love on Netflix. Comics, games, movies, zombies, animation, sci-fi, fantasy.
Arcade, the confidential army of affairs. No rock eye, Stranger Things, The Witcher, and much more.
People you love from the shows you love live. Grab your devices, tuck in, and join Netflix Geeked for Geeked Week. There's so much to get geeked about.
Así es, Víctor, está rabiosa la Wiz. Desde ayer anda bien rabiosa. Tengo que darle unas nalgadas para que se le quite.
That continues to do some pretty amazing IP crossovers. You may remember last summer we announced the Avatar: The Last Bender one. Well, as Smite enters its ninth year, it's time to go upside down.
Siguen con su porquería esa de Stranger Things, güey, no mames. Yo en la segunda temporada la mandé a la verga, porque está espantosa, güey. Pinche serie de nostalfax, güey. Ok. Llegan a Smite. Son unos pinches
Next up,
skins,
we
pero bueno.
announce a lot of games on my shows, but I think this is the first time we are announcing an entirely new game label, new game publisher. Enjoy this first look at more than 12 games that make up its initial slate.
¿No te gustó el DLC en DVD? ¿Qué es DVD? Deja de estar spoileando.
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Let's begin.
Is that who you are?
El DLC de Dead by Daylight.
Makes me who I am.
El Resident Evil. Nada especial.
I have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile.
Being relied on to succeed where others would fail.
Tengo ganas de jugar pinche Payday 2, güey, pero también pesa un huevo esa madre. Pesa como 130 gigas.
Payday 3-2, and there is actually one more game added to the mix, and for that we go to Todd Hollinshead from Saber. Todd, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. Thank you for the intro there. I'm really excited to have this little last edition, which is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game in the Painkiller franchise.
Órale, par de perros,
All right, very cool.
Síganle,
síganle. More details on Prime Matter coming tomorrow with a stream at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will be stopping by. Next up is a brand new IP from a brand new studio, Stray Bombay. It's coming this fall only to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on day one. It's called the Anacrusis, a 4-player cooperative first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space. You team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play that you can share with your team. Here is the world premiere trailer.
Ok, este juego va a salir en Game Pass día 1.
Nessa! Liu! Help! Lance! Get on! Thanks. No problem. Stick together and let's do this.
Es una especie de...
Is this a disco? This I do not like.
de Dead by Daylight, ¿cómo se llama? No, de Left 4 Dead, perdón.
Not good. Not good.
Pero con aliens.
Open the doors and run. Just run. No stopping, no shooting, just straight to the bridge.
Get that flasher!
No me gusta, gráficamente no me gusta, güey.
Heavy. Really? We call them tanks.
Anacrusis. Pues podríamos echarle, si va a salir en Game Pass,
We'd sound smart
le
calling them
podríamos
brutes.
echar un ojito.
Nah, I'm good. Brute!
Game Pass, Epic, Xbox, Steam, Windows 10, bla, 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 güey. Okay.
Awesome look. Thanks for that, Chet and the team at Stray Bombay. Tomorrow, tune into Summer Game Fest for a special deep dive presentation on New World, a new open world MMO from Amazon Games set on the supernatural island of Eternum.
¿Hace cuánto no juego Dead by Daylight? ¿Como 2
Game
semanas?
director Scott Lane will take players into the mysterious supernatural island that is a world of wonder and horror. Once you arrive, it's up to you to unite warring human factions to take on a common enemy, the Tempest, who wants to unmake life. Scott and the team will detail updates to the game, including new mid and end game content, more PvE and expeditions, 5-player challenges with unique mechanics, bosses, loot, and more. 6 of these expeditions will be at launch, with the closed beta on July 20th and the public launch on August 31st. I will also be down at the studio to chat with Scott about the game and the team's efforts over the past year in the midst of COVID. It is exciting for me to finally be able to get out there and visit game studios again. I miss all these developers. So check out the special deep dive stream on New World tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern at summergamefest.com. All right, well, back in 2018, Rocket League teamed up with Fast and Furious, bringing some of the saga's most iconic cars into the game. And now they are back with a twist that is truly Rocket League with Fast 9, the next installment of the Fast saga, arriving in U.S. theaters June 25th. Psyonix is bringing back the Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger, and, well, maybe the most literal, supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered heist car ever conceived, the F9 Pontiac Fiero.
El coche de Toretto para el Rocket League, güey. Ya era lo único que faltaba, güey. No mames, güey. No mames, ¿qué es esto, güey?
Strap a rocket engine to a car and play soccer. Seems like the right idea to me. The Fast and Furious 3-car bundle arrives June 17th in Rocket League. Okay, next up, last year,
Ese juego está bueno
company named
y está gratis en Epic.
Teaser for their first unnamed multiplayer project in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. Tonight, we're putting a name on their first game with a brand new world premiere trailer.
Es de Vampire the Masquerade, no mames. Esos pinches juegos nada más los juegan como 3 güeyes. De hecho, estos juegos están basados en un pinche juego Dungeons and Dragons. De esas de hojita de papel y la chingada. Una prima mía lo jugaba, güey. Y a cada rato me invitaba a jugar. Luego se ponen chidos. Pero esto ya va a ser de balacera y la chingada, no mames, güey. Qué chingados. La rola está muy chida, eso sí, güey.
I can't wait to play this game, and we actually won't have to wait long. You can sign up now for the bloodhunt.com is where you go for the closed alpha PC test, available on July 2nd. Bloodhunt will be released later this year. Next, the latest horror game series from the creators of Until Dawn continues with The House of Ashes, part of the Dark Pictures anthology. This third game features American and Iraqi soldiers stranded in a cursed temple. Here's the story trailer with the exclusive reveal of the monsters lurking in the depths.
Vale, pues, Víctor. Saludos. Descansa.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood.
Estos juegos son buenos.
Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
Y el nuevo se ve que va a estar chingón. Son juegos de terror acá, bien locochones, güey. Son un poquito parecidos al que jugué de Cthulhu.
Or extremely foolish.
We're gonna sigh out this shit.
Brothers in arms, or will it be a case of each man for himself?
Down, get down! They're up on the race! Return fire!
You teeter on the edge of an abyss. Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown.
Where on God's green earth have we landed?
What nightmare have these luckless souls fallen into?
You keep lookout.
Lookout? Lookout for what?
One by one, their lights will be snuffed out. Unless you can find the means to save them. Trapped beneath the earth, swallowed
Let's go.
by the void. Will you find the path to salvation? Or be lost in the darkness forever?
House of Ashes. Mira, va a tener Collector's Edition. Se ve chingona la figura. 22 de octubre. Okay.
One of the longest, most beloved JRPG franchises in the industry is the Tales of series. Well, the latest game, Arise, was announced 2 years ago, and it brings the franchise into stunning 3D with Unreal Engine 4. Here's a world premiere look at the latest trailer, with more information following in the coming weeks.
Tales of.
Fancy place they got here.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
I'm Dohilim Ilkaris. Should you need my skills on the battlefield, all I care for is maintaining peace.
I'm Captain Kisara of the Elder Menancia Guard.
No he terminado Berseria, güey, vale verga.
From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Been looking for you.
Bullet, get the hell out of my realm! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand?
Is it over? It's only just begun.
Lo bueno es que se ve que ya le metieron nuevo motor gráfico, porque esos juegos ya se veían bien pinches viejos y culeros, güey. ¿Ah? Le Petit Prince.
For Summer Game Fest, we have a special announcement for you. That the console version of Sky Children of the Light would arrive to Nintendo Switch on June 29th. And the Little Prince season would start soon after on July 6th. Enjoy the game.
Uf, es de los que le metieron mano a ¿cómo se llama? The Children.
One of the things I take great pleasure in is using a platform like this show to introduce you to new developers and studios with games that deserve the spotlight. That's definitely the case with this next title from a small Swedish studio named Wishfully. Planet of Lana tells the story of a young girl and her loyal friend who embark on a mission through a colorful world that's designed to feel like a gouache watercolor painting come to life. here's your first look at the planet of Lana, coming to Xbox and PC in 2022.
Exclusivo de Xbox y PC. Ori, ¿eres tú? Para que se encabronen más Lawis. ¡Gatito! No, está más changuesco, ¿no? Ah, la madre. Here comes the boom, hijos. Ah, todo pintado a mano, cabrón, no mames. Híjole, quiero mis pezuñas en esa perra, pero ya. Uy, el año que viene, bueno. No va a estar en Game Pass, ok. Va a estar en Steam. Bueno.
What a beautiful artistic game. Honored to have that on our show. Well, joining me now
no
is Aaron
mames.
Keller, who's the game director of Overwatch 2. Aaron, great to have you here on Kickoff Live. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah, we are excited to learn more about what's planned for Overwatch 2. You guys recently, you had a PvP live
Miguel
stream
Ángel dice, me
you
gusta ese
revealed
Ori 3.
some changes coming to Overwatch 2. What can you tell us? What's the latest?
Yeah, so we recently announced that Overwatch 2's format is changing to a 5v5 team format. This requires a fresh look at all of our heroes in the game.
Ah, sí, por si no sabían, Overwatch ahora va a ser 5 contra 5. En lugar de 6 contra 6.
Yeah, it was great to see you guys playing, and you know, I long awaited for people to get a chance to go hands-on with it. And today, I know you brought us a look at some skins for some of the characters, right?
Yeah, the team is so passionate about updating the look and the feel of the world of Overwatch. And one aspect of that is creating entirely new models for Overwatch 2 for all of our heroes. Wow. So today we're going to be looking at 2 of those, Baptiste and Sombra.
All right, well, let's take a look here, and I know you're going to tell us a little bit about what we're seeing, but it's so cool to see these characters brought into Overwatch 2. So yeah, what do we got here? Yeah, so this is Baptiste, and there's a lot of new technology that go into our models. We have new hair shader tech, excuse me, in order to get the look that we're going for with his haircut. He also has a glowing cape and gloves that kind of give that.
Ya digan cuándo va a salir, me vale verga su pinche tecnología, que se vean mejor los pelos, güey. Pues no estamos viendo pelos.
Thank you.
And we're going to Sombra, I think, right?
Yep, so next up is Sombra. This was a very challenging look for us to update. It's an asymmetrical design. There's so many layers of hair and clothing and technology in this. If you look closely, you can actually see circuitry and nodes embedded in her clothing. She's a world-class hacker, so it all makes sense.
No, again, it's, you know, so great for fans to see these characters you know and love from the first game, updated for Overwatch 2, and we can't wait to see
Los pelos es lo rico, dice Mayamcha.
Giving us a little sneak preview here, and I'm sure there'll be more later this year on Overwatch 2.
You bet, thank you.
Awesome, all right, thanks very much, Aaron. Now, recently I had a chance to play Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance with the game developer Jeff Haddam, Hannibal Buress, and Ember Moon from the WWE. That's right, you didn't expect me to say that.
Miguel Ángel dice, yo no juego Overwaifu, sería un gran lastre.
Take a look. Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley.
El 22 va a salir este
couple of weeks. It is Dark Alliance, and we've got Jeff, one of the game developers from 2K. Jeff, special guests Hannibal Buress and Ember Moon.
Okay.
What is this?
That looks like a trap.
Oh,
that looks like a trap.
Oh my God! Traps.
Ow! Oh shit!
Oh no, you get. Oh no!
A warrior's death. I died
I'm
again.
coming to get you.
Hey!
Oh!
Watch it.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no! I can't believe I'm down. I'm down, people.
The developer's down.
The dev is down.
So Ember, I know you really wanted to be Driss.
Absolutely.
Right?
I've read all the books, especially the Driss backstory, and I just connected with it on such an intimate level to the point where my wrestling character that everyone sees on TV is actually based on this character. The red eyes, even though Driss has purple, I just love everything about him, that he's just constantly the good guy the entire time.
Oh, what the?
He's the Verbeek chef.
That doesn't look healthy at all. Oh, why'd I just run up on him like that? Well,
Let me see
I'm
what
here
you
now.
got. You
So
ain't got
what?
nothing on us, baby.
I'm here
Un juego
now.
de D&D,
I
güey.
spoke way too soon.
We got him.
Come on,
He's gone.
come
He's
on,
gone.
come on.
We don't want any dessert.
There you go.
Let's go.
Damn, what a death. Gonna have some weird dreams tonight because of that. Oh, he flipped us off.
That's complete.
That was great.
Did it.
Dark Alliance. Pues ahí está el Overwatch, pobres. Ahí está Sombra, güey. No mames, güey. Hasta los pinches. Ahí está Diva, güey. Ahí está Sombra. Hasta los diseños se chingan, güey. No puede ser, güey. No mames. Soldado 76, güey. Genji.
All right, Summer
No
Game
mames.
Fest Kickoff Live presented by Prime Gaming continues. Yesterday was an
Hanzo,
amazing tease of
güey.
the
Genji
next
es el robot.
Battlefield from
Bueno,
EA.
no robot.
And if you want to dust
El que
up on
trae
the
casco.
history of the franchise, its last big modern day game, that was Battlefield 4. It's this month. Prime Gaming members get to download it and play it for free through June 20th. Now, there's no catch. This is the full-blown PC version of the 2013 game, and those only in Battlefield moments still hold up. Just head to gaming.amazon.com to redeem your free copy right now if you are an Amazon
Genialo
Prime
3000.
member. This Sunday, watch the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase for the first gameplay footage of Battlefield 2042.
Ah, mira.
It's going to be really cool.
Están diciendo que va a estar en la conferencia. Battlefield va a estar en la conferencia de Xbox. Battlefield 2042.
Look at the story trailer.
Monster Hunter.
You don't understand. That Rathalos is...
Monster Hunter. Ya les trabó a los de Nintendo hacerte todos los pinches juegos cel shading, ¿verdad?
We can't let you interfere with our plans.
That's the Monster Red song.
You suppose he saw this coming?
We won't let you awaken it.
So, you're going to be born, huh?
No mames, esa armadura está bien vergas, güey. La quiero para mi personaje de Final. ¡Gatito! Es gatita, güey. 9 de julio. Ay, güey, ese se ve bueno, el Rise 2.
Legendary rock band hits the road this summer on the Hella Mega Tour with Green Day and Fall Out Boy. But first, they came together with an indie developer to create stream-safe music for the community. Yes, you can co-stream this performance. So turn it up. Premiering their brand new, never-before-released song, Tell Me What You Want, from Wavebreak. This is Weezer.
Acaba de decir Jeff que no hay pedo si pasas la rola, que es safe. Entonces vamos a ver a Weezer. Me gusta Weezer, hace un chingo que no los escuchaba.
By an office full of dorks. I won't mention any names. Pitchfork. Tell me what you want. I'm gonna get right on it. Tell me what you want. I'll write it down in my notebook. Duly noted. Tell me what you want. If it's gonna make you happy, I'll give you my guitar. Show me all your hot licks. Damn, that's cool. I need a taste maker to tell me which way to go, so I can play the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Ese pinche juego se ve súper acá de los Tony Hawk, güey, Pro Skate, de la chingada. Se ve bueno. Como que Weezer es el grupo oficial de Xbox, siempre los llaman, pues supongo que tienen alguna alianza o algo así, no sé. Pero yo tiene mucho que no los veo. Y tengo que estar streameando las temporadas, digo, las conferencias y todo el pedo. Ya hace mucho que no los veía.
That was so amazing. Thank you, Rivers and guys, for that. Both the song and the game released tomorrow on PC, Nintendo Switch,
Tote Frank, qué milagro. Dice Mod Nation Pro Skater.
And a limited edition 7-inch vinyl on IM 8-bit. All right, well, right now, let's turn to a game that we announced last year at the Game Awards, Endless Dungeon from Amplitude. We showed a brief glimpse of gameplay in December, and fans wanted more. Well, here's an extended look at Endless Dungeon.
¿Pero que ese juego no salió ya? Ah, no. Me confundí.
All of them. Rule number 1. Certain weapons work better on certain monsters. Learn it or die. Oh, option B then. Rule number 2. Use turrets to protect that unstable dust bomb we call the crystal. Because it's their catnip. And if it goes, you go. Yep, just like that. Rule number 3. Watch your squad. Even if you've got the guns, the turrets, and the crystal, you can't do everything by yourself. If you fight alone, you die alone. Together again. And rule number 4? Well, if you've got all that going, but you still can't win, you gotta change the squad. Tag team. I'm in.
Ok, se ve coqueto.
What are you guys doing tonight? If you're lucky enough to have a PS5, you're probably getting ready to play Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've been playing it and having a ton of fun. Well, later today, the team at Insomniac is going to be doing a special launch stream on Twitch. And to tell us more, take it away, Marcus and Mike.
Hey Jeff and everybody
No me contestaste si aún aplica la de viejo lesbiano con la voz de Twitch. Todavía no lo pongo. Ahí tengo ya el... Ya tengo el clip, pero no lo he puesto.
Celebrate. We want to spend some more time with you today. At 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, to live stream the first hour of Rift Apart. Isn't that right, Mike?
That's right. I'm Mike Daly, the game director of Rift Apart. In addition to playing through the opening of the game, we'll also be taking your questions live and talking about what it was like to develop the game behind the scenes. So please join us at twitch.tv/InsomniacGames at 2 p.m. Pacific.
Tote se suscribió por 7º mes consecutivo. Muchísimas gracias, Tote Frank.
We'll see you there.
7 mesesotes ya, muchas gracias.
We're now about to be joined by the one and only Giancarlo Esposito to talk
Ahí viene mi
Far
viejo.
Cry 6. Giancarlo, thank you for joining us. Why did you want to take on this role?
They came to me with this phenomenal idea and had proposed that I play Anton Castillo, the leader of Yara, with this big vision and dream for his country. And it really appealed to me because he was a guy who first came from a love of his family and a love of his community and country. And it was so in line with what's going on in the world politically today and what has happened in the past. I thought, what a great opportunity. The other part of it is it's just a different technology that's so brand new. And it excites me as a filmmaker that I wanted to be a part of it.
All right, well, you've played some absolutely amazing villains in your career. What was it like being a video game villain?
No, I'm not. I gotta push back on you. I'll let you finish. But this guy loves his country. He wants to empower you, Keely. He wants to empower you to stand up and speak your truth. Now, you can go back to calling me a villain if you like.
Well, you are smiling on the box. You're a good guy, right?
I am, because I feel like we as human beings fall in line. And I want to be a renegade within reason. How do you like that? Because I think part and parcel of us falling in line and doing what we need to do and thinking about the cumulative effect of our doing what's right, and the example of that is also to stand up and say, no, I do agree that they're good and bad about all people, but this guy, out of his love and passion for his people, even if they're faceless to him at certain points in time, allow him to be an absolute hero.
Speaking of your character, who did you base him on or study to create this character?
It's so interesting because, of course, the obvious choice to study is Fidel Castro, and it is Cuba, an island that had so many resources, but really the dream of the ability of the dictator to cultivate those resources, something got in the way there. And hopefully that can change in the years to come. It's funny you asked me that question because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler. We were talking about zodiac signs and what signs were certain people. What is that mindset that has you wanting to have power over others? And for each dictator, it's different. She'd never heard of Ceausescu and studied political science and all this in college. Where's my money go? So anyway, so.
All right, well, one last question for you. Who would win in a square-off between Gus Fring, Moff Gideon, and Anton?
You know, and I have my favorites in those too. So you asked me this question. And you know, immediately I say Moff Gideon. Immediately. You know, somehow I think Gus is colder and displays that coldness in a very particular way. You know, I think Anton could be the most violent man on earth, but given his situation, he may not rise to that occasion or may not have the time. Moff Gideon is otherworldly. This guy thinks in a different way, and he knows what you're thinking before you say it. And he does all his own dirty work, and he has an incredible tool to help him out. So I'm going to say Moff Gideon.
Fair enough. All right, Giancarlo, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will check out the revolution in Far Cry 6.
O sea que le gusta más el personaje que hizo en Far Cry 6 que incluso Gus Fring de Breaking Bad, güey, no mames.
Prime Gaming unlocks a ton of in-game benefits for Amazon Prime members, like an exclusive Valkyrie skin in Apex Legends, $200,000 in GTA cash every week you play GTA Online, and in Fall Guys you get a special Burning Circuits costume for your bean through June 21st. Now, speaking of Fall Guys, the time has come to reveal a brand new costume coming to the game based on a legendary game franchise. Check it out.
Uf. Lewis me va a obligar a... Lewis me va a obligar a reinstalar Fall Guys. Ahí viene Genshin.
Bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away.
Paimon, my love! Flash is my way of uncovering hidden talents, and hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again.
Your opponent is new to the clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament.
The vision is missing.
The sounds of nature turn into a clamor of noise.
De hecho, ahorita en Epic están regalando no sé qué madre de Genshin, güey. Están regalando un código para que te den no sé qué madre.
So today we've announced games, a publisher, Prime Matter, so why not announce a developer too? And joining me now are Dave Anthony and Jason Blundell from the newly formed Deviation Games. We know you guys well from all your amazing work over the years at Treyarch and Call of Duty Black Ops, but what can we expect from your new studio, guys?
Well, thanks, Jeff. And,
es comida y moras. El de las moras ya no entiendo. No entendí.
Well, like an old-married couple, Jeff. And we've been working together for decades. And we've worked on some huge franchises. You know the games. You know, they've done well. And, but we thought, you know, when you're working on those franchises, the long-established IPs, you're working within very, very tight constraints creatively about what you can do. So we thought, after all these years, you know,
ahí nos vemos,
what
Tote.
if we deviated? Yes. So that's
Chingale.
Games. Okay. So, Jeff, just trust me, all bets are off. From day one, we got complete financial security to work with creative freedom and time, not just to make a brand new IP, which is what we're doing, but a groundbreaking new IP with innovation at its very core. And the team at Deviation Games, the culture we have is really, really simple. There's no place for ego. It's the best idea that always wins, and that's Deviation Games.
All right, well, big ideas from you guys as we would expect. Now, I know it's very early, and there is nothing to show on the game today, but can you tell us a bit about what kind of game you're making? What can we expect?
Yeah, I mean, you're very right there, Jeff. Very early, but a lot of exciting stuff going on. So essentially, we spent the last year building the team, right? And so what we knew was we wanted to collect passionate creative, collaborative people and bring them together kind of under one roof. And that's what Deviation Games is. So yeah, we don't have anything to show right now, but that collaboration, that imagination is going on, and we're going to have something that's going to, I think, leave an indelible mark in the industry when we come out.
All right. Well, with you guys involved, as I said, we're excited about it. There is one more piece of the puzzle, though, that you want to reveal today. And for that, let's take a look at this.
No mames.
Okay, big news. The stage has changed. Blue of PlayStation, so you're partnering with PlayStation. What can you tell us about that partnership?
That's right, Jeff. And the partnership with PlayStation, it's all about quality. From soup to nuts, this project is all about quality. And our team of deviators that we have back in the studio, we're doing this for you. We are so proud of you. And the partnership with Sony, it's very, very simple. I mean, God, just look at the track record of consistency, of high-quality games that they do. It's hit after hit. It's award after award. And now we've been part of this process and we see how they do things. Yeah. It's really clear how they're managing to accomplish that. So we couldn't be more proud to expand PlayStation's portfolio, which we're going to do in a very, very significant way.
I mean, let's just face it, right? Sony rocks, and they get our kind of brand of crazy, so we're very happy with this partnership.
All right, so Deviation Games, PlayStation, brand new IP, a mega IP, it sounds like, coming in the future, and hopefully we'll see you guys again in the future to see more on what you're working on.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, Dave, Jason, thank you very much, guys. All right, well, this year is the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, and later this month, we are honored to be premiering the full Sonic Symphony performance. But right now, here's the Philharmonic Orchestra in Prague performing the music of Sonic Unleashed.
Aquí sí lo vamos a adelantar, no vaya a haber pedos. Ay, la puta. Ahí está. Continuamos.
Love orchestra music. All right, Sunday.
Ah, yo quiero esa perra, güey, pero está carísimo, pinche juego.
Look at the zombie multiplayer fun of Back 4 Blood. And right now, we've got a quick tease of a new boss and news on the beta coming later this summer.
El beta. Beta, my love. Por cierto, el Valerio ya terminó su compu, güey. Bueno, ya compró todos los componentes. Así que próximamente va a haber co-streams con el Valerius, hijos, para que estén pendientes. Ay, güey, se va a poner sabroso. 5 de agosto. Ok. 5 de agosto es el beta.
One of the things I'm most passionate about is getting you guys access to play more games at home. Last year, Steam and Xbox did incredible demo events around Summer Game Fest, and this year, Steam's Next Fest starts next Wednesday, and Xbox is back again to do an ID at Xbox demo event, which I'm announcing right now. It starts on Tuesday, and it's completely free, no badges required. One of the games I'm most excited about in the lineup is Tunic from my fellow Canadian Andrew Scholdice. Here he is to give you a little sneak preview of the brand new demo, which you can exclusively play on Xbox starting on Tuesday.
Los subtítulos se rompieron a la verga.
I'm Scholdice, and I'm working on Tunic, which is an isometric action adventure about a tiny fox in a big world, where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets. I first started working on it about 6 years ago. it's been changing a lot over the years, but I'm really excited about where we've gotten it to today. So in Tunic, you start the game and you are a little fox that's washed up on a beach, and you don't have a whole lot of context except for, a lust for adventure, and you are going to wander off, and maybe you're going to find a stick, and maybe if you venture a little bit further, maybe you're going to find a sword. And it's really about that sense of discovery, about wondering what's around the next corner. People have played the game at shows before, but we wanted to put together a brand new demo that was, for the home audience. And so it's full of never before seen stuff, a brand new dungeon, a bunch of areas people haven't seen before.
Suena interesante.
So excited about Tunic, and Sable also is going to be one of the games in that, along with a lot of other awesome titles. So check that out next week on Xbox. Next up, Stave Off Ragnarok, in this ancient Norse-inspired co-op action survival RPG that you can also fully play solo. Classic hack-and-slash gameplay goes Viking in Norsefeld's Tribes of Midgard, launching on PlayStation and PC July 27th. Here is the brand new trailer.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed forever. So take heed. Ahead things rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face fiercer creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful. You're of little use to Midgard, squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them
también se ve vergas,
is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla can't wait.
Tribes of Midgard. Se ve bueno, güey. Maldita sea, güey. En Steam y PlayStation, güey. Puta madre.
Who's ready for some Evil Dead? We announced this game last December at TGA, and now it's time for an extended look at the gameplay. To tell us more, let's turn it over to my friend, Tim Willits from Saber.
Hi, Jeff. It's great to see you. Today, we have some extended footage of the Evil Dead the game.
¿Ya vieron del pinche Iron Man que tiene ahí atrás, güey? Yo lo quiero, güey.
Explain it is Bruce Campbell. Thank you.
Ahí está tu viejo, Lawis.
Hola, cyber friends. I'm Bruce Campbell. You know me as Ash Williams, the dude who saved the world from evil. I'm here to bring you the lowdown on the upcoming Evil Dead the game. You and your friends will team up as classic Evil Dead heroes to live the nightmare. You'll use savage finishing moves or tear evil a new one. Or, if you're not into the whole save the world thing, we have another option. You can play as the vile Kandarian demon itself. But who would want to do that? He'd be a dick. With the power of possession in your arsenal, you'll scare those goody two-shoes to death. Literally, you can do that if you're a dick. Whether you choose the path of evil or righteousness, you'll be throwing down in places you've seen before. You'll collect pages of the Necronomicon, uncover Nobi's lost tapes, and track down other legendary artifacts. When you've grabbed enough, you'll use a spell to send the Kandarian son of a bitch back to the hellhole it came from.
Güey, se ve bien chido.
Soon you'll experience the horror yourself, but for now I'll leave you with this thought. It was no accident that Ash always wore brown pants.
I'll spoil those good.
Va a salir este año, güey. ¿Por qué son así?
Okay, guys. Now it's time for the grand finale to the show. This is extremely special. Today, I am so deeply honored to be given the opportunity to share this next game. It comes from one of our industry's most acclaimed developers and a previous Game of the Year winner at the Game Awards. I want to personally thank this developer for believing in my vision of Summer Game Fest as a new way to bring all of us together for a cross-industry showcase and kick off the summer in the right way. So, without further ado, please sit back and enjoy this truly spectacular world premiere. It is finally time.
Se está cagando de la emoción el güey. Elden Ring. ¡Ah! ¡No mames! Sí es Elden Ring.
The tarnished
El nuevo Souls.
will soon return, guided by grace once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its core.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Verga, güey. Sí existe Elden Ring, güey.
They will fight, and they will die in an unending curse. For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee now.
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
Vete a la verga. No seas mamón. 21 de enero, güey. Uf.
It actually happened. Elden Ring is coming, as you saw, January 21st, 2022 to next gen, current gen. It's so incredible, and I want to thank so much Miyazaki-san and the team at From for sharing that in-game look at Elden Ring. I hope you guys are happy. Oh my God, I'm free out of prison. All right. And that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live. Thank you so much to all the developers who took part. And for you and watching around the world, it means so much to me. Summer Game Fest continues all weekend with Netflix Geeked Week and Prime Matter tomorrow, Ubisoft Forward on Saturday, and Xbox and Bethesda on Sunday, Square Enix as well. Head to summergamefest.com for the full and complete schedule. And this is really just the kickoff to summer and a ton of other amazing events that I'm fully supportive of, and I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us as well. As for me, I'll see you again on August 25th for Gamescom Opening Night Live. And this December, I am so happy to say that the Game Awards will return as an in-person ceremony at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. More details are coming later this summer. Thanks again for being a part of Summer Game Fest. We will see you tomorrow for more, and stay tuned for the Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine right now. Good night, everybody.
Yo creo que aquí lo vamos a dejar, hijos, porque todavía le cae como un chingo. O sea, ve, güey, todavía falta todo lo de Double Fine y otras, o sea, no mames, queda como otra hora y media, ¿eh? Ya basta. Aunque hay anuncios chidos como este de... hay uno de Hades y hay otro de Oxenfree 2. Este de Oxenfree 2, no mames. Oxenfree 2, güey, este juego, Lost Signals, Night School Studio. Pero lo vamos a dejar aquí, jóvenes ilustres. Y bueno, pues buenos anuncios. O sea, no mames, el pinche anuncio de ¿cómo se llama? El anuncio de Elden Ring, güey, ese sí no me lo esperaba ni de lejos, no mames, güey, qué chingados. Ese es el juego que está haciendo Miyazaki con George R.R. Martin, güey. Sí es Miyazaki, ahorita se me olvidó el nombre. Yo lo acabo de decir, güey. No, pues está cabrón, hijos, está cabrón. Estuvo bueno el pinche Summerfest. No esperaba que fuera a durar tanto, por eso no le eché tantas ganas, digamos. Pero ya a partir del próximo stream, que va a ser, bueno, ya de E3, ya ahora sí ya va a estar Rashishotas, ya voy a estar con la cámara. Y acuérdense que ahí en mi página Rash TS Gaming está todos los horarios para que los chequen. Y pues nos vemos el 12, sábado 12. Me parece que empieza a las 12 a las 12 hora de la Ciudad de México o 2 de la tarde. Chequen ahí, yo también voy a checar porque no me sé bien las conferencias para el E3. Pero ahí voy a estar en vivo, transmitiendo las conferencias. Entonces estén pendientes, hijos. Vámonos a jugar Calvary o ¿cómo se llama esa madre? Bueno, Caballeros Rabiosos. Vamos a jugar un rato Caballeros Rabiosos. Y bueno, ya va a estar con esas streams sí van a estar con los nuevos templates y todas las animaciones y demás. Entonces estén pendientes, próximo Sabadaba, desde la tardecita vamos a empezar con todas las conferencias de E3. Así que chequenlo, papus y mamus. Ahora déjenme ver de una vez, porque chingados no. De una vez vamos a ver, güey. para que quede ya bien establecido. Va a ser el 12. El 12 a las 2 de la tarde, hora de la Ciudad de México, es el Ubisoft Forward. También el 12 no tiene horario, pero va a ser entre las 3 y las 4 de la tarde, hora de la Ciudad de México, Devolver Digital. Luego a las 4 de la tarde, Gearbox. El domingo va a ser Xbox y Bethesda a las 12. Square Enix Presents a las 12:15. Warner a las 4. PC Gaming Show, ese no lo vamos a cubrir porque siempre está bien pinche aburrido y culero. Así que nos iríamos hasta el lunes a las 12:15. Take Two Interactive. No sé si voy a cubrir esa de Take Two y de Limited Run. Lo más seguro es que no, pero bueno, Limited Run es a las 3. Igual el lunes Capcom a las 4:30, ese sí lo vamos a cubrir. También el lunes a las 5 de la tarde Razer E3 Keynote, ese no lo voy a cubrir. Y el martes Nintendo Direct a las 11 de la mañana y Bandai Namco a las 4:25 de la tarde. Para que estén pendientes, jóvenes ilustres, señoritas. Obviamente eso sí los voy a cubrir. Entonces, pues estén pendientes, jóvenes ilustres, señoritas. Repito, ahí están los horarios en mi Rash Bash TS Gaming. Si le pican al nuevo, pues al banner que están viendo ahorita en las imágenes, como imagen estática en la transmisión, ahí van a ver todos los horarios, ¿ok? Y con otros horarios de otros países, pues. Bueno, muchachos, señoritas, vámonos con Caballeritos Rabiosos. Ahorita regresamos.